89% of fathers who live with their children are active in their lives. They're showering them, dressing, really active in their lives. In contrast, 25% of fathers who live apart from their children report the same activities, but the 54% of them have no say-so in their lives.
Yeah.
And I know that your son's doesn't live with you. Why? I want to start off this question with why, Jeremy. Like, why did you write this book and dedicate it to your son?
Well, let's go back a little bit to becoming husband, that conversation that we had.
Yes, sir.
I was really happy about being in a relationship in that moment.
Yes, sir.
And I was happy about that because I had the opportunity to do something for my children that I'd never done. And that was, I always loved my daughters.
Yeah.
So they understood how a man was supposed to love them.
Right.
And I've loved my son. So he understood how a father is supposed to love him.
Yeah.
But I never gave him the proper example of loving a woman. So I felt in that moment that I was showing him how to love a woman properly, or I would at least now have that option, that possibility of doing that.
Yeah.
So out of all of the things that I've done, they could see me, they could see me now in a healthy situation, loving a woman right.
Yeah.
But then it ended.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't get to see that.
Wow.
And it wasn't in that moment or when the relationship ended that I kind of thought about it. It was the start of his senior year, last July. My son, I think I'm a pretty fashionable guy, right? But my son, he has just come to this place like this year. For a long time, he was kind of like, and I was like, huh? So he called me and he wanted a pair of Jordans. And I was happy. I was like, yo, okay, send me which ones you want.
Okay.
So he sent me the Jordans he wanted. But because he's not really into, or he had not been into this stuff, he didn't understand, or he didn't, that they happen in drops. And this was a pair that had been
already dropped
6 weeks ago.
Right. So they're gone.
Right. Yeah. They're gone.
Yeah.
And I got them. I'm trying to find it. I'm looking everywhere. And I realized, Jared, these shoes were dropped 2 months ago, man. It's tough right here. I can't find them anyway. And my son said to me, it's okay, Dad. You always come through. I said, huh? He said, no, it's good. You always come through. I said, that's how you feel? He said, well, for me. And I got off the phone.
Damn, man.
And when I got off the phone, I was like, I felt like, yo, my son feels like I come through for him. And I was really excited about that Friday. Saturday, when I got up, I don't know why it kept pulling me, right? And I didn't feel as proud as I did on Friday about the statement. So, and then I started thinking about the relationship failing. He's not, here I am again. He feels like I come through for him, but I don't have this example to show him how to love a woman properly. Ooh. That's when it started pulling at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
So I was on my way to Chicago the next day, that Sunday morning.
Okay.
And as I was driving to the airport, I called him back. I said, because when I woke up Sunday morning, I had gone from proud on Friday to feeling totally inadequate on Sunday morning. And I said, I called him up and I said, son, I owe you something. He was like, what you owe me? Yeah, he perked up. He was like, what you owe me, Dad? I said, you said that I always show up for you. I said, but I don't think that I've ever taught you how to love a woman properly. And I owe you that. And I could feel his kind of like deflation because he thought I owed some money or something. He was like, okay, Dad. He kind of, he was like, Okay. I said, no, seriously.
Yeah.
I said, do you have any questions about women? Do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask me? And you don't have any limitations, any restrictions. You can ask me anything.
Yeah.
And he said, he kind of chuckled because, he's at that point, he's 17.
Yeah.
He's going, yeah, I got this. I got it.
We all thought that at 17, bro.
He was like, I got it. And so I said, okay, well, hey, if you find yourself in a space where you have some questions and there's something that you want to know, hit me up. And then I got on the plane and I sat down and I wrote the first letter.
Recently, I've completed my full estate plan, and it's been an emotional journey, if I'm going to be honest with you. But now I have a peace of mind knowing that my family and loved ones are well taken care of. But here's something you may not know that I think you need to know. According to a recent study, nearly 60% of African American adults have life insurance. Now, wait a minute. Many of these policies may not provide sufficient coverage to fully protect their families in case of unexpected deaths. This lack of adequate coverage is a pressing issue among the Black community. It can lead to financial difficulties and potentially hinder the building of generational wealth. In today's time, it's more important than ever for African Americans to give priority to life insurance and estate planning. You see, by doing so, you can ensure that your loved ones are secure in the event of your passing. This covers funeral and burial costs, clears all debts and mortgages, and provides a financial cushion to help them continue building wealth, long-lasting wealth. Don't leave your family's financial future to chance. I want you to secure life insurance today. I want you to get a free life insurance quote through my friends at Ethos. All you gotta do is go to anthonyoneal.com/life insurance. Again, that is anthonyoneal.com/life insurance for your free quote, or click the link in today's show notes. Protect your family's future and attain a peace of mind. Act right now, and let's get back to today's show.
You want me to read the first letter?
I want you to read this first letter.
The first letter, I got on the plane and I sat down and I wrote, "My dearest son, as I sit down to write this letter, a torrent of emotions engulf me. The weight of regret, the aches of missed opportunity, and the longing for a chance to do things differently loom large in my heart. This book, Love Letters to My Son, Navigating Love Without the Proper Example from Me, is my attempt to reach out to you and share the lessons, the life lessons the lessons that life has taught me, in hopes that you might benefit from my experiences and avoid pitfalls I stumbled into. First and foremost, I want to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being the example of love that you deserve. Growing up, you witnessed my missteps, immaturity, insecurities, which undoubtedly left their mark on your understanding of love and relationship, even if not yet realized. I deeply regret any confusion or pain my actions may have caused you. This letter is not just about dwelling on the past or my shortcomings. It's about acknowledging flaws and striving for a brighter future. In these pages, I aim to guide you on a journey of self-discovery, understanding, and healing, not just for yourself, but also for people that you will love and be loved by in return. Throughout this expression, we'll explore the intricacies of finding the right kind of love, building a strong and lasting connection, and how to make that love endure the trials and tribulation life throws at us. It's a journey that begins with acknowledging our past, learning from it, and choosing to become better. I want you to know that despite my own struggles and missteps, mistakes, my love for you has always been unwavering. It's that very love that drives me to share these lessons with you. So let's embark on a journey together with an open heart and a commitment to becoming the best version of ourselves. With all my love and hope, Dad." That's what I had when we touched down in Chicago. And I thought, that's not enough.